Happy 4th, everyone. Today I'm going to do a video called 21 Questions. It's these list of questions that were asked to me by my friends and close relatives. And to start off, the first question you guys asked me is, what is my favorite drink? My favorite drink, I would have to say, in category, my favorite soft drink would probably be root beer. I love root beer. I like to drink it with vanilla ice cream. I like to freeze it and drink it like a slushie. So I could live off of root beer. And my favorite juice would probably have to be, it's like a grape and peach type juice. I drink that just about every morning with my breakfast and stuff. It's really good. You guys should try it. My favorite movie. Don't really have one. It's kind of hard. If I had to pick, it would probably be Titanic. I love that movie. I've loved that movie since it came out when I was 5 years old. I used to watch it just about every day, and I used to know every song on there word for word, and I used to drive my parents crazy. Favorite TV show. I would have to say my favorite TV show is Make It or Break It, because the girls' stories can really relate to me, and all the drama that they went through, I can relate to them. And my second favorite would have to be Secret Life. I really do like that show. And my third favorite would have to be Pretty Little Liars. I really like that show as well. I watch it every Monday and Tuesday night when it comes on, and I get really upset when I miss an episode, so I really like those shows. My favorite brand would have to be Nike. I really like Nike. As you saw in my previous video where I showed you all my Air Force Ones, I have 8 pairs to be exact. Hopefully I will be getting more, but I do like Nike. Favorite store. Favorite store would have to be Hollister. I don't go in there a lot, but I do have a few things from there, and I really like their graphic tees and their plaids, and that's pretty much what I get in there is graphic tees and camis and plaids. First kiss. I was 15 years old when I got my first kiss. It was on a Sunday afternoon. I even remember the date. It was July 22nd, 2007, after church. Me and my now ex-boyfriend, we were sitting in the car and we were talking, and he just leaned in and kissed me. And I'll never forget that. That was very memorable. Most embarrassing moment. I'd have to say I think I was in the 7th grade, and it was break. I was going to my locker, and it was raining that day. And I went to get my books out, and there was a puddle in front of my locker that I didn't see. And when I turned around to walk off, I slipped and fell on my back, and I was so embarrassed. I was crying, and everyone was laughing at me, and my feelings were so hurt. And one of the teachers came and asked me was I okay, and took me to the nurse. And yeah, I was very embarrassed that day. Would I kiss on the first date? It depends. If I'm really feeling the guy and I really like him, maybe to start off with, maybe just a kiss on the cheek. I think if you kiss someone on the lips on the first day, that's a little bit too forward. But maybe a little kiss on the cheek, that would be okay. But I just think that kissing on the lips on the first date is a little bit too forward. What do I look for in a guy? When I'm picking someone for a boyfriend, I want someone who I can laugh with, someone that I look forward to seeing, someone that's going to think about me and I'm going to think about them. They're not going to put me down. They're going to have my first interest at heart. I'm going to have their interest at heart. And just someone that I can just relate to, and if I'm having a bad day, I can talk to them and make me feel better about my problems. So when I look for a boyfriend, I look for someone who's supportive, someone who has my back, and someone who's not gonna crush me or put me down if I want to do something with my life, someone who's going to be supportive and just be there for me. Favorite food. I love Italian food. I love spaghetti. I love lasagna. Anything with cheese in it, I love it. I love sauce. Anything with marinara sauce in it, I love it. I just love cheese, and I love marinara sauce. Favorite makeup. Eckerd wise or CVS wise, I'd have to say Maybelline. I wear their stuff a lot. Um, Department store wise, I would have to say MAC. I like their shadows and their eyeliners. They make really good stuff. What do I do for fun? Just about anything. I mean, going to the movies, going to the mall, just walking around looking cute. I like to people watch. I think it's hilarious. Um, Going to the park on a sunny day and walking around with your friends, or just going to get an ice cream, or just talking on the phone. I mean, I'll do just about anything. I'm not very picky. What's one thing I could change about me? Um, if I could change one thing about me, it would be that I wouldn't be so shy and so passive. I am a passive person. I am soft-hearted. I'm not the type of person that's gonna go up and start stuff, but I'm not gonna let someone run over me either. But I guess if I could change one thing about me, it would be that I would speak my mind more and not let people run over me. Last text message. I honestly could not tell you my last text message because I get so many. But I think the last one I got was from my mom last night. I think she was texting me saying that she had bought milk. But I'm not going to say that that's the one, but I think it is. But people blow up my phone a lot, so I couldn't tell you. Favorite holiday. I actually have three favorites. I love Halloween. I love the fall season. I love the changing of the leaves. Every year, me and my family will plan a big trip. We'll pick one haunted trail to go to, and we'll make a trip out of it. And it's really fun. Last year, we went to the Campground Massacre in Charlotte, and we had a good time. And on Halloween, we'll have a big party at my grandma's house. We'll make our own homemade haunted trail. And I just love fall. I love scary movies. I love popcorn. I just love it. I love getting dressed up, and I just love fall, period. That's like my favorite season. My second favorite holiday would have to be Thanksgiving, because I love to eat. I just love getting together with my family and sharing a meal and talking about what we're thankful for, and I just love Thanksgiving. I love the fellowship. I love the food. I love the family. It's just something I wish we could do every day. I just love my family. My third favorite holiday is Christmas. Not because of the gifts, but because of fellowship with family and getting to see my family and giving and receiving gifts and looking at the beautiful Christmas tree. And this past Christmas it actually snowed, which was really exciting, so I got to go outside with my family and play in the snow and throw snowballs and just have a good time. And I love to make gingerbread cookies and string popcorn and just decorate and listen to Christmas music. I just love fall and winter. Those are my two favorite seasons. My crush. I don't really have a crush on anyone that I know personally, but I do like two celebrities. My first one, I do have a crush on Taylor Lautner. I think he's really cute. From what I've seen, he just seems like a nice person, and if I could meet him, that would be great. I'd date him. My second crush is Terrence Howard. I've always liked Terrence Howard. I think he is so fine, but he's a little bit old for me, but I'll always like him. Favorite singer. As of right now, I'm really feeling Taylor Swift. I love her music. I think my favorite song by her right now would have to be 15. And I wish that when I was 15 I had heard that song, because I would have made so many more wiser choices. I would have picked my friends wiser. I would have picked boyfriends wiser. I would have made wiser decisions, and maybe wouldn't have had to go through as much as I went through when I was in high school. And I just wish that someone had have let me hear that song back then, or I wish it was out back then. I would have listened to it and listened to the words, and maybe I wouldn't have made some of the mistakes that I made, and wouldn't be suffering from it now. My best friends. My best friend in the entire world, her name is Lindsay. I've known her since I was in the 6th grade, and we're still friends today. We still keep in touch. We have each other's back. I can talk to her about anything. She can talk to me about anything, and we're going to keep in touch until our last breath on this earth. I love her to death. She loves me, and she's always going to be there for me. My second best friend would have to be Maisie. I've known Maisie since the 10th grade, so about 4 years, and she's had my back. And my third best friend would have to be Jessica. She's got red hair. She's had my back. I mean, people tried to start stuff with me, and she was ready to fight. If I had a special power, it would be that I could read minds. I wish I knew what was on people's minds, and I just think that would be pretty cool. Do I like my job? I'm a driver helper at FedEx. I just started back in May, and I really like it. You got to deal with rude customers, but nothing I can't handle. And last but not least, what family member do I admire the most and why? Family member I admire the most is my great-grandmother, Clara Elizabeth Wright Johnson. She's 100 years old, and she has been there for me. She's supportive. I can talk to her about anything. She has never stood me wrong yet. I love her to death. I'm starting to get into guitar, so I'm going to get one and learn how to play one, and I'm going to write a song for her. And who knows, maybe I'll get discovered and I'll dedicate a song to her. But I love her to death. I don't know what I'd do without her. She is my everything. But that was my 21 questions. I hope this was interesting. You can vote on whether you like this video or not. You can leave a comment. Don't be too mean, but I hope that everyone has a great 4th of July. I know everyone's going to be cooking out and shooting fireworks with their families, but I hope that you enjoyed this video, and happy 4th, everybody. Bye.